What's going on, everybody? It's Austin Holland. If you guys don't know me, I'm a world traveler. I've been living outside the United States for 15 months now, and I am 24 years old. And the reason I state that is because I am making a video today for people, I guess in specific men, but people that are in their early 20s and what they should be doing in their early 20s to prepare themselves for life. I have not lived my entire life, and I don't think anybody else is watching the video, so nobody knows everything. But I'm just telling you guys what I do and what I've done and how it's benefited me in my early 20s. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you have not already. Now, the number one thing you can do for yourself in your early 20s is travel the world. Not just one country. Travel the world and see how different people are in the United States, and then don't travel around the United States. You're already from there most likely. You don't need to travel around there. Go from there, go to South America, then see what they're like in Africa, then see what they're like in Asia, then see what they're like in Europe, see what they're like in Australia. When you travel all these places, it will mature your mind and it will help you grow up fast. In my opinion, you need to grow up fast. I'm not saying grow up and get married and have 3-4 kids fast. I'm saying your mental space needs to grow up fast. The world has no room for immature people. It really doesn't. People that are immature get left behind and no results. Women don't want you, jobs don't want you, and people don't want to be your friend when you're immature. So I think you should mature yourself, and traveling is an excellent way to do that, because the problems that you have with yourself, any insecurities you have, will be fixed by traveling if you're willing to agree and be honest with yourself that they're there. Because I've had problems and I was honest with myself, okay, this problem followed me from here to here, this is my problem. Some people don't have enough emotional maturity. They want to blame it on other people. I know people that travel and they still blame it on everybody else when it's really their fucking problem. So you can't help those people, only God can, and I don't know if God can help them either. But I know if you guys are serious about maturing your mind, traveling, in my opinion, is another way to do it. In addition to that, don't just travel. Because most people take travels, I'm gonna go somewhere for a week or month. Yes, it can change you, but it will not change you the way how living abroad can be. Go stay somewhere for a minimum 1 month. Or you could do like I do and just never go back. I've been gone 15 months and don't know when I'm going back. Go somewhere and literally change your nationality. I'm not saying get a new citizenship, even though that's great. I'm saying go to Brazil and become Brazilian. Start doing things the way how they do. Speak the way they do. Learn their language. Learn how to move. Learn what their normal customs and practices. Be Brazilian. Don't be an American that's like, oh, why don't y'all have Chick-fil-A here? Why? Because they didn't. No, ask Chick-fil-A. That's not them. That's a fucking business. Why is that not here? Why don't y'all have freedom of speech? Everywhere doesn't have that. Learn how to adjust and be in a society where you cannot just act the way how you want. That will really make you grow up. When you realize you cannot just show your ass everywhere and do whatever, because in the United States you can pretty much do whatever you want. Let's be honest, right? You can walk around with a fire. If you're in Texas, you can walk around with a firearm. You don't need a license. You can do whatever you want in the States. We have a lot of freedom. We're the land of the free, what they say. People that don't understand it are just stupid. We're the land of the free. I don't care what you feel like we don't have as far as freedom goes. Go to other places, and we are the land of the free in the United States. But go to other places where they're not the land of the free, and understand that when you go to a place like Brazil or any South American country where there's a lot of drug cartels and high crime, you cannot just have road rage with anybody, because you never know who the hell that is and who they're connected to or whose son that is. And a lot of times these people can murder you, and they're not going to jail. You'll learn real fast to loose lips, shut the hell up. A lot of places like that will get you to, okay, maybe I can't just talk crazy to anybody. Because I noticed when I was in the States, I would notice that people in their early 20s, especially women, would just chase people down the freeway honking the horn. And I used to carry a gun, and I'm like, maybe not a woman, but a man, if you follow me to the house, I'm going to shoot you when we get there. That's not happening outside the United States. It doesn't happen like that. So that's why you need to live abroad and actually experience life in a different country. Number 2, do not make any long-term relationships, and I'm very good at this. By this, I mean girlfriend, wife. We can have long-term relationships, meaning situationships, or just be friends for years on end. I have a lot of that going on right now, but I will never commit right now. I'm about to be in my mid-20s. I'll be 25 in a few months. I would never commit, not even probably in my late 20s right now, because I'm traveling from country to country, and every time I go to a new country and I arrive in another country after that, or I return to my previous country that I'm currently living at, which is Paraguay. I lived in Paraguay, Brazil, I've lived in Kenya, I've lived in Thailand basically, and every time I come back and circle back to my home country, I don't want the same thing I wanted there. And I've noticed in my 20s, most people in their 20s are pretty spontaneous and they don't know what they want. I've had women that I really like circle back around, didn't want them when I got back because I got exposed to something different. So if you're gonna do the travel like I advise you, do not get a girlfriend. I mean, so do what you want. But this is just Austin Holloman's advice. If you love Austin Holloman, just so be it. Now, we're going to talk about today's video sponsors, which is myself. If you click the link below and you go to theaustinholloman.com and you want to learn, let's say you're afraid to travel, you don't really know what it's like, you can't tell from my videos or what other people tell you. You can read memoirs that I've wrote just for you to know what it was like day by day. The newest memoir will be the Chile Santiago memoir, which is a must read. You can pre-order it now. Click the link below and get a memoir. Today I talk about what it was like, safety, the food, how I got basically robbed the first day, what it was like interacting with the women. I teach you guys everything in the memoir, and it's only $3. Click the link below and pick up your copy today. The next thing that you guys need to do is work on your body. I don't care what excuse you guys come up with. Listen to somebody like me that's fit, that's in shape. I can do cardio, I can do burpees, I can do the Stairmaster. I'm very good at that. I can lift weights, I can do push-ups. Guys, you need to take your fitness seriously, especially while you're in your early 20s. Most people in their early 20s are going to be drinking alcohol and smoking, which I do both. But you would never know because I'm in shape. That's why I think a lot of that science is bullshit. But anyway, take care of your body, because if you take care of it now and you build the habit, when you're 30, 40 years old, you won't be having all these health issues and you won't be fat and out of shape talking about, oh, I need to get in the gym, my metabolism and all that. When really working out boosts your metabolism, but if you would have started it's never too late to start. But if you would have started a long time ago, you would be on point. So make sure you take your fitness seriously. Plus the women love it anyway. Plus the men love it. I love it when I see a fit chick. Women love it when they see big arms and nice built legs on a man as well. So take your fitness seriously, especially to live a longer life and to have more energy and just be more attractive overall and boost your health. The next point is to learn a high-paying, timeless skill. High-paying is high-paying. But what do I mean by timeless? When I say timeless, I'm referring to in 20 years, AI would most likely have barely tapped into this, but for the most part, not taken over. What's a job that's not timeless? Being on a call center. That may not go completely human-free, but it will minimize as it has already, because it used to be all humans. Now, you have to ask for a human, basically. Eventually, when AI gets smarter, you will not have to ask for a human. My high-paying skill, because I was able to make $120,000 per year by myself, cutting hair. Guys, in 20 years, I doubt they would have had a robot that can master shaving your face to the right amount of pressure without splitting your damn face off. That's a skill that's pretty much not going anywhere. Things like being an artist, ChatGPT is pretty much already taking that out of the game. I use that for my thumbnails and it looks like a real person did. But I don't know what skill you need to find, but find a skill that you can take with you anywhere in the world that you would never go broke with. If my YouTube stops working, I can always stay here in Paraguay, Chile, wherever, figure out and cut hair. I can do that. People need haircuts worldwide. Hair will not stop growing. AI will not take care of that. I can never go broke. But you need to have a high income skill that is timeless. What is another skill that's timeless? Sales. Sales will never be taken over by AI. In my opinion, the human touch will never be, the human charisma will never be replaced by a robot. Sales is everything. Every business has sales. If you do not know how to sell, you do not have a business. So you need to master sales, because that will never go anywhere. And public speaking as well. What I'm doing right now. I know they have influencers that are robots, but in my opinion, you can never replace a real person's personality. The way for example, Snoop Dogg's personality can never be replaced. The way how I speak, when you see me in person, a robot can never replace it. And people will pay for your personality. The same way how people drop super chats and donations because they love hearing me speak, people will do that for you as well if you have that skill, and it can be learned. Another thing you guys need to know is to focus on long term rather than short. Meaning, you need to have a savings account. Okay, that's a long term, and you need to discipline yourself to not take money out of the savings account. You need to have an investment account. Like if you want to invest in a stock and you want to put money in a stock every day. I'm not an expert, but it's just good information that I know for a fact. You want to invest in a stock and eventually it grows over time and you double your money, whatever it happens. That's long-term thinking. Do not become a drug dealer thinking short-term. I have over 1,000 videos that on YouTube because I knew if I posted every single day things that people will look up in the future or people will be looking for in the future, like what does Senegal look like? People are gonna always look like that because they don't know. Long term, those videos will make money. If I have 2,000 of them that are all making $1 per day, that's $2,000 per day. It might take a while, but it'll be an asset in the future. You need to figure out something for yourself as well that will be long term. I wish I would have done that when I was 20 or 21. If I would have had these videos 4 years ago, I'd be rich already. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if I missed anything. If you have any other tips that you would like to share, put them in the comment section. Make sure you give a video a like again and subscribe if you have not already. If you really enjoyed that, hit the Cash App at $ Austin Holloman, and make sure you sign up for the Patreon for exclusive content, especially on dating in Latin America. We got some stuff we got to talk about with that, but make sure you guys sign up. It's all in the link below on the link tree. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time.